No, it's okay. I've still got that hand mirror on me. Oh boy! Let's take a look. Uh-oh. Ah, there it is. Is that a feather? When did that get there? God, that looks better. What the? What the hell is that? Is something wrong, Sato? There's something behind me. Huh? What was that? I should check. It's you, isn't it, Grandma? You did this! I should check behind me. Well, that is behind you. I could have sworn it was right around here. Something here. Maybe I imagined it. Hmm? Shit, that hurts! Ah! It hurts, it hurts. It's straight through me. My insides are on fire. This girl is on fire. This is it, isn't it? Just died. How? What happened? Tsukasa, I'm sorry. They got me. This is the power of the curse then. It's real. I saw something for a split second and then cut me down. You just relax, breathe, nice and slow. This is bad. People are coming over. It's turning into a scene. Oh no, not here. Everyone will see. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh. Damn it. Everyone will know I can heal. What do I do? They're all panicking. No choice, just act dazed, clueless, then run away while I can. I re-sheathed something. Oh. My god, it's so interesting. I don't want to stop. We can probably do one more. The slash from the curse leaves Sato with a large wound on her chest. She dies, but only for a moment, and resurrects in front of everyone, revealing that she's no normal person. She escapes in a panic, unsure of what will happen next. How was I asleep? All right. Got attacked out of nowhere, right in the middle of Chuo Street. Every time I come back to life, my head's always foggy and my memory's all over the place. See, after I was cut down, everyone saw me resurrect, so I panicked and started running around trying to hide. But in the end, Mr. Wakamura found me. He told me to stay put in the house and keep my head down. Sounds like things are getting pretty chaotic on the island, all because of me. Apparently Mr. Wakamura told everyone he would handle it, which helped smooth things over. What now? Is there a bird we should know about? Just checking. There was a bird here earlier, so I wonder if that means there's not gonna be another one. Wouldn't mind just doing it all still. I know, but I feel like we need to finally finish Whaleborn. So now everyone knows I can't die. Be that as it may, I've still got something I need to do. This is it. Time to see it through. Today's been so hectic. I need to take a second, gather my thoughts, and figure out what comes next. Right now over the southern sea of Kamishima, the curse of the raging waves is creating a huge... Well, She's saying storm, but it would have been funny if she said a huge splash. Oh wait, that started to churn the sea. Oh, okay, never mind, it's an actual. She means like a literal storm, we're not being like metaphorical or whatever right now. Whoops. They say it can whip up a violent storm without warning. The kind that can flip a boat in an instant. Mr. Wakamura plans to hand me over to Nkakodono to find a way to stop the curse. That handover was supposed to happen tomorrow, but Shotaro is against that plan. This morning he asked if I'd run away with him, escape the island and flee to Tokyo. But yeah, I still haven't given him an answer. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. I can't go with Shotaro. As for how to actually stop the curse of the raging waves, the information Sue gave us this afternoon might help. I should go it again and get everything straight. Okay, so I first need to think about that. Let's do this first then. Earlier today, after Mr. Wakamura told me to wait here, we snuck out and went to talk to Tsuyu. We learned some rather important info there. Huh? Are you kidding me? Wakamura's fixing to hand you over to someone to try and break the curse of the raging waves. Treating people like they're nothing but tools, that's just plain awful. Exactly, but if we can figure out how to lift the curse ourselves, then maybe it won't come to that. Like, the thing about this is though, like, I like the whole thing with them being like, yeah, if we can just lift the curse, maybe we won't have to hand her over, which, like, yeah, but like, they already established that this Onkakudono guy is like super powerful. And he really wants her to experiment on her because he's a little cuckoo, right? So if the Wakamura guy suddenly says, no, we're not doing this anymore, I've already broken the curse, I mean, he can probably, from the sounds of it, with how influential he is, probably do something other terrible thing to the island, right? So it's like, one way or another, there's no really any way around it, I feel like. Apart from, well, getting her somewhere else, where, you know, the guy's like, okay, well, I'll just try hunt her down or whatever. I don't know, it's a sticky situation, Chad. Could always stream another day as well, maybe tomorrow, 24 hours, and do that. I think the problem is, with streaming, is that, like, it takes a lot of energy. Like, it's really fun, but it takes a lot of energy. So I would love to stream more. I just get really tired and need like a day to recuperate afterwards, which is Sunday for me, which just works out perfectly, basically. So if I streamed more, like, I would only be able to do that if it was like, this was my job, which obviously it's not, it's my hobby. And I can't work on my project, which is like my main job right now. So unfortunately, I can't do that. If we can figure out how to lift the curse ourselves, then maybe it won't come to that. I do appreciate that you will love to watch me stream on another day, though. I really do appreciate that. We can do Whalebone anytime you want. I know, but like the thing is, once we're done with this game, we're gonna start Resident Evil. Right? So, I feel like I would like to complete Whalebone before that. But we'll see how we feel in like a little bit after this chapter. You know anything about the curse of the raging waves? Please, we need your help. Well, of course. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you, Sato. Well, I reckon it's fine to tell you. I was about to tell Yuza and Azami later anyway. Come on, you two. I've got something to show you. Promise I'd tell Yuza and Azami tonight, but there's something I need to check, so I'll fill you two in first. Oh, thank you. I can't believe Grandma's telling this to her first before she tells it to her grandson. That is low-key hilarious. Ah, there it is, just as I remember it. So, are you sure you're okay to be climbing these rocks with your injured leg? Ah, don't you worry about me. Still got a few tricks left in these old bones. Truth is, I put together a little shrine behind these rocks. Nobody else knows it's there, so it's been hidden here for ages now. Really? There was a shrine all the way out here? Oh. Is this one of those bronze mirrors? I think I saw one in my history textbook once. It's kind of old and worn, but it's so small and cute. It's a beaut, alright, but there's a lot more to it than it looks. Wait, hold on. I must look for bird first. Bird could be anywhere, except maybe in the sky, I guess, which that sounds wrong, but it's true. Okay. So, what exactly is that mirror? This here used to belong to Mare, Yusa's mother. Wait, Yusa's ma? Well, to be precise, Mare found it at the bottom of the old well after she came to Kamishima. The old well? That's where this bronze mirror came from? Sure is, though I don't know much beyond that, I'm afraid. Anywho, she said we had to keep it enshrined somewhere that overlooked the southern sea, so we tucked it away back here. It was here even back when Mare was still alive. So that's gotta be near 20 years now. That's a long time. Were bronze mirrors used for something specific? So, does that mirror have some connection to the curse of the raging waves? Sure does. Listen, all I'm about to tell you is just what Mare once told me. But I trusted her with all my heart, so I'll speak as if I know it all to be true. Yes, of course. This curse of the raging waves isn't some tiny little curse that someone can just throw out whenever they like. It's a massive curse, an absolute unit of a curse that's been churning down off the southern coast of Kamishima for a good 400 years now, non-stop. Wait, seriously? If that's true, wouldn't there be a huge storm all the time? There's the thing. The curse had been sealed away all this time, held back. All because of a sacrifice, offered up 400 years ago. A sacrifice? Yes, a real sacrifice. You mean like symbolically? You're saying someone was actually sacrificed to keep the curse at bay? Or out of the bay, I guess? Exactly. Many, many years ago, someone made the ultimate sacrifice, but thanks to that, the source of the curse was sealed away. And this here bronze mirror supposedly belonged to the very person who was sacrificed. No way. The thing is, even with that sacrifice, after 400 years, the effects that held back the curse are getting weaker and weaker. Wait, really? So in other words, now that the curse is overpowering its seal, the curse of the raging waves could be set loose again? That's how it seems. But at the same time, it seems the curse itself has become a lot weaker over the last 400 years. Even with the seal wearing thin, the power of this bronze mirror has been able to keep it at bay. It's managed to hold back the curse of the raging waves for the past 10 or so years. The mirror doesn't hold a candle to a real sacrifice, but still, it's got enough power to suppress the curse. Right, so if it wasn't for that mirror, the curse might have already swallowed up the island. But if that's the case, Mare wasn't a curse bearer trying to unleash the curse at all. In fact, she was the complete opposite. She found the mirror and was trying to hold it back, right? Well, that's true, but it ain't quite the whole story. What do you mean? To explain what I mean, I need to tell you about where Mara came from. So, wait, but that means Avi was looking for the mirror, right? I thought no one knew where she came from. Sorry for keeping it from you. The truth is, I was a descendant of a place called Taishima, an island that was wiped off the map long ago. Wait a sec, Taishima? Isn't that the place where the Curse of the Raging Waves started, after I got invaded or something? That's the one. Hold on, I heard that Mare was a descendant of the people who destroyed Taishima. That she was the one who brought the curse. Quite the opposite. Her ancestors were the ones being destroyed. Well, that's quite suspicious. And who has been saying that she's the one that is the descendant of the invaders? Chat. I think there's something strange afoot. Well, dang, that sure changes the story. But what does that mean exactly? Mare told me that folks from Taishima passed down a duty from generation to generation. A duty? She said it would be 400 years since the disaster during her generation, and that meant she had to be the one to see it through. To carry out that duty, first, the curse of the raging waves had to be removed once and for all. They needed to wait for the curse to weaken, and so many a generation passed for that to happen. So the duty wasn't just to stop the curse, that was just the first step. Right, Mare came to Kamishima because she was meant to fulfill that duty. Apparently she spent years waiting on the island, watching for a sign the curse was starting to weaken. Eventually, she ended up marrying my little Tosuke, but it seems that was never part of the plan. She often used to chuckle about it, saying that you never know when or where fate will bring someone into your life. I had no idea. Hey Loon, how you doing today? Then we come to 5 years ago. 395 years since the curse of the raging waves had begun. She said the time had finally come, that the curse was now weak enough. I still remember her saying how, if she offered the mirror now, she could remove the curse for good. She could complete her duty. Remove the curse for good? Well, even hearing all that, I was still only half convinced the curse wasn't just an old folktale. Yeah, I don't think anyone can blame you. So then what exactly was her duty? She said she'd only tell me once it was all over and done with. Right, the Southern Sea disaster. In the end, I never got to hear what her duty was. Mare was taken by the sea before she could tell me. After that disaster, I was a mess inside. Couldn't think straight for ages. But now, with all this going on, I figured it was time I finally talked about what happened. Gotta do tech stuff? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That day, 5 years ago, out of the blue, Mare suddenly said the time had come. She headed out to sea, bronze mirror in hand, ready to end the curse once and for all. But you know the rest. But why did she take her baby? I reckon she failed to do it. She failed. And then that triggered a storm and the whole disaster. That's how it looks. Thinking back, it hadn't quite been 400 years yet. Maybe she rushed it, felt like time was running out. I think she tried to end it, and the curse just lashed back, causing the tragedy. I know folks want to blame her, but I could never really say anything to stop them. One curious thing though. Mare took the small bronze mirror with her when she set out. But when Yusa was the only one found alive, he had the mirror on him. Maybe that's what saved him, just him, by some miracle. At the very least, I'm grateful that he came back safe. Yeah, when they found Yusa that day, I remember bawling my eyes out. I was so relieved. After that, I offered a little prayer of thanks to the mirror and quietly returned it to the shrine in the bay. The next 5 years, there was no sign of the raging waves. Everything stayed calm, up until now. It does explain a lot. But there's still one thing I can't quite make sense of. What's that? I know she took Kosuke with her as he was the one who handled the boat. But I never understood why she'd take little Yusa with her too. Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit odd. Yusa said he doesn't remember a thing, so we'll probably never know the truth. Cheers, y'all. Not to mention that Mara's so-called beauty also still remains a mystery. To despair. All that's left is this bronze mirror and 5 long years since then. Oh, do you think he needs to do it before tomorrow? Because then it's been 5 years or something? Because then it would be the 400-year anniversary or whatever. Darn. So true, Sato. Kept hoping that maybe, just maybe, the curse of the raging waves would fade away on its own. Well, now they say it's growing stronger again, and I have to say the despair is setting in. Cheers, y'all, through despair. So something just came to mind. What is it, Tsukasa? Yusa's Male's son, right? So that means he's also a descendant of Taishima. What if Male passed on the duty to him, taught him how to deal with the curse? Oh, that's a good point. Maybe she brought Yusa along just in case things didn't go as planned, to carry things on if she couldn't. Now that you say it, that actually makes a lot of sense. Truth is, I've been wondering if that boy is starting to remember something. Oh? It's not exactly an easy thing to bring up to him, you know? But since we're finally talking about all this, I figure it's time to... I ask him straight. As opposed to asking him, yay! Ho ho. I see. Now honestly, Yusa couldn't hide anything from anyone, let alone from us. I thought the same. The boy's as transparent as glass. There's also the whole thing with, like, possession, too. So I wonder if that will come into play, too. So listen, Sato. You need to tell him there's no need to rush with all this nonsense. The bronze mirror is holding the curse of the raging waves back for now. Yeah, and maybe Yusa actually knows how to get rid of the curse with that mirror. Yeah. But it didn't work for Mare, not with the bronze mirror alone. The curse is still out there, so maybe it really does need me to, you know. You okay? You're acting kind of weird. Thank you, Tsuyu, for telling us all this. I think it's time I told you both something too. I actually remembered something the other day about who I used to be. Wait, you mean you remember even more? Yeah, sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I guess I'll just spill it. The one who was sacrificed here 400 years ago, that was me. Wait, what? Huh? What? Wait, hold on. 400 years ago? You pulling my leg at a time like this? No, you see, the truth is... Well, I'll be. So you're telling me you're immortal? You You promise you ain't pulling my leg. This one's a bit hard to swallow. I think the reason the curse is getting stronger is because I woke up 3 months ago after sleeping deep down on the seafloor. Oh, because of the earthquake. I guess she got released from down there. I think me waking up weakened the seal that was holding the curse back. Whoa, wait. So when you said you'd been asleep for hundreds of years, you meant you were actually a sacrifice at the bottom of the ocean? That's awful! That's right, I was sacrificed to seal the curse at its source. It wasn't to remove it though. It was just a way to keep it from seeping out. It was just a temporary fix. A stopgap until someone found a way to remove it for good. That said, it did last 400 years, I suppose. It's hard to even imagine. But after those 400 years, the curse was supposed to have weakened. And the way to end it should have been passed down. You mean by Mare? I guess she never had a chance. Maybe there's a chance that she did pass something on to Yusa. Maybe, but if she didn't, that would mean that I have to be the sacrifice again. Whoa, Sato, no, that's not how it has to be. That has to be the reason I'm immortal. Sato. I never should have woken up. Everyone here took me in, even though I didn't remember a thing. I didn't want to lose all that warmth, so I kept quiet. I'm so sorry. But if it comes to it, I'll take responsibility. I'll be the sacrifice again. No, Sato, don't talk like that. You already protected us for 400 years. That's more than enough. I refuse to let you go through that again. There has to be a reason that you woke up now. You weren't needed to seal the curse anymore. I know it. She's right. We'll find a way to keep you safe through this, Sato. Okay. Well, I got a bit overwhelmed back there. That's, Sato, that is very understandable. That would be overwhelming. But Tsuyu and Tsukasa both told me that there was no need for me to be the sacrifice. Still, I can't help but feel I have to do something. Of course, if there's anything I can do to avoid being sacrificed, I'll do it. The worst part is, I guess, that the other option is being sacrificed to the other dude who's studying immortality and being cut open alive over and over again. So she kind of has a shit lot in life. Yeah, damn. Sorry, so what's going on in chat? You might be getting your old job back or going to Nebraska in 2 weeks. Wait, where's Nebraska? Is that in the US? It is a US state. Sorry, oh my god, that's a real US state. Sorry. See, so me and US states have a very interesting relationship. Where I will hear about one and I have never heard of them. Ever. A lot of the time, I'll hear a US state and I'm like, is that a town? Is this a pigeon? That's the sort of situation I have. It's whoa, I didn't notice this existed. So 3 states north from Texas. So 50 hours away. Got it. Okay. Cruel and unusual punishment for existing. True. It's funny that you say that, Loon, because we didn't learn the US states, but we did have to learn the old states of Africa by heart. So there's that. The funny story is I don't remember those either. So Wonder why that is? I don't know, honestly. Well, first of all, it's probably good just generally, like, it's interesting and good knowledge to have. But, like, I think we were probably covering Africa in geography at the time. So our teacher was just like, we're gonna have a test, and for the test, you have to remember all the states of Africa. I remember that test clearly, by the way, because I tried cheating on that test and got caught. Because the teacher left the room, and I'm genius that I am, okay? Pulled out the like worksheet that we had filled out with that had Africa on it with all the states out of my fucking backpack and looked at it and copied it from there. And then the teacher came back inside and saw me. Oh my god. That was terrible. So yeah, very cool. Needless to say, I got a bad grade for that test in particular. Which like I also got a bad grade overall, but like that test did not help. We need a sneak level 1. It's true. Better than trying to copy someone else's homework/test. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, I feel like the teacher probably would have been the same either way. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. Now, I would say I failed that mission very successfully. Like, that was an epic fail. Yeah, it turns out that was not the best thing to do. So, yeah, would not recommend that to anyone. That bronze mirror definitely was something I owned a long time ago. I never imagined it had power strong enough to suppress a curse, though. But even offering it up didn't fully get rid of the curse of the raging waves, which means there must be some other condition that wasn't met. The real key to ending the curse has to be tied to something, or someone related to Mare. Hopefully Tsuyu will be able to tell the others more about that. That said, it's possible Unkaku Dono already has the exact same information. The threatening phone call. Earlier today I got a creepy call demanding I turn myself in. That said, if I didn't comply, an assassin with a curse would start killing people. I didn't go. And sure enough, later that evening, I was struck out of nowhere by some invisible slash and killed. Whoever did it was probably testing whether I'd really come back to life, while also showing off their power all in one go. And it worked perfectly. The island went into panic, with people both terrified of me for not dying, and of the one who attacked me. If it really was an assassin mixed in among us that used the curse to do all that, we're in serious trouble. That's pretty sus. A curse that can kill someone instantly from a distance. That's not just dangerous, it's terrifying. None of the curses I've ever known worked like that. They were never that convenient or all-powerful. They say when you curse someone, you're cursing yourself as well. Using a curse always comes with risks or with strict conditions. To target me so precisely in that exact moment and place, from somewhere I couldn't even see. There must have been some really specific conditions to pull it off. I should try to recall the cursed slash that hit me and see if there's anything else I can remember. Slashing curse. That attack, it was brutal. I changed clothes and the wound's gone now, but I can't stop the cold sweat. My body still remembers the pain. But I'm the only one who can get to the bottom of this curse. I need to think back, remember exactly what happened when I was cursed. There has to be some kind of clue. Was there any sign, anything at all before I was struck? The mirror. That's right, just before I was slashed. I saw something reflected in the hand mirror, a mysterious shadow. if I remember correctly. It looked like a warrior in armor, carrying a sword. A second, could it be? Was that the curse of Heike, or Heike, I heard about yesterday? A curse that delivers a single, hate-fueled strike from a sword. And its shadow was already there before I was hit, which means... if I can spot that armored warrior's shadow again, it would mean the assassin using the curse should be nearby. It was that grandma down the street. I told you guys. I mean, I should have asked more questions yesterday. The cursed shadow showed up in a mirror, but when I turned around, there was nothing there. Does that mean maybe it's only visible in mirrors? That's true, I might be able to use this Kamishimaru hand mirror to spot the shadow before the curse strikes. I could go looking for it with the mirror. Maybe I should practice a bit. Yes! Take out mirror! Oh my god! Okay, here goes. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Looks like I can use this mirror to search for things behind me. Yeah, that's technically how mirrors work. Let's do a little practice first. Let me try reflecting the Kamishimaru flag in the mirror. Once I can see its reflection, I'll take a closer look at the hand mirror. Should be here, right? Oh no, it's over there. There you are, Kamishimaru. Okay, this works. Okay, well, what do we do now? Is there supposed to be something unusual reflecting in the mirror? Can't see the Kamishimaru flag in the mirror. Maybe using a mirror isn't the important thing, but rather not looking at it directly. Rather not looking at it directly. What does that mean? What am I supposed to do? Mirrors are so cool for real. Yeah, whoever invented a mirror was onto something. I mean, I do love a good egg, not gonna lie. I'm not sure what else we're supposed to do, TBH. I guess we'll put it away. Kamishimaru is still in his usual spot. It's weirdly reassuring to see him. I should also reflect a bit more. Hey, reflect, get it? Hehe. A bit more on what I know about Unkaku Dono. So it seems Mr. Makamura still hasn't figured out who the assassin is either. Whoever they are blending in with the locals and triggering the curse with ease. As far as I know, only a psychic with a powerful spirit sense could use a curse like that. Is there really someone like that on this island? Okay. Anything else? After talking with Tsuyu, we put the bronze mirror back in the shrine. With the curse so unstable right now, moving it away from the shrine seemed like a bad idea. Tsuyu said she plans to tell Yuza and Azami the same thing she told me. And if that leads to anything new, they let us know. Breakfast pizza? Enjoy. Oh, or were you making a joke about the egg? And if that leads to anything new, they'd let us know. Okay, so we're done with that. This killing definitely won't stop with just the attack on me. Even a man on the phone was ranting about killing everyone off one by one. But at least for the moment it seems pretty quiet outside. Still there's no telling when it'll start. That caller really can wield a curse. Maybe turning them down wasn't the smartest move. And again, there's no way I was just going to hand myself over. And like Shotaro said, there's also a chance the caller was working for Kakudono. Okay, if I can catch the shadow with the mirror before anything happens, then maybe I can find the assassin right as they're about to use the curse. Wait, one problem. If anyone on the island sees me now, it'll just cause more panic. I'll have to stay hidden while I move around. Okay. I guess for now I just need to do whatever I can. If I can find that armored shadow again, maybe I can at least deal with that curse. I'll have to try and avoid places with lots of people around though. But do you need to find someone... But wouldn't they also be around many people if they want to use the curse? Or he might not have that many people around. This is so cool. This area seems pretty empty. Time to take a look around while I have the chance. Okay, let's take a look around. Maybe I can find a shadow with the mirror. You would think it wouldn't be around a Torii. Being holy and all. Looking around under these circumstances, even normal stuff starts to look suspicious. Relax. Okay, I don't think I'm seeing anything. Nope, nothing here. Okay, well, I guess no one's here, which that kind of makes sense. Jetty? Damn. This isn't going to work, there are too many people around here. There she goes, sneaking off. I should try somewhere else. Here? Nobody around here either. Let me look around. Now this would be a cool place for the ghost to be. I mean, it would be a pretty noticeable thing, I reckon. Okay. Nothing here. If I were a ghost, that's probably where I would be. Not gonna lie. Bay? Gonna go meet Bay? Hehe. Maybe I can find something here. There's just stones. Oh my god, it's there! It's there, I saw it! As I thought, I can't see anything directly, but it was right there, right by those rocks. Which means that assassin should be nearby. Oh, that's so cool! Oh my god, there! Wow, how subtle! Anyone else around? No. Who's that? Yeah, who is that? They took off, go after them! Get him, Sato! Wait! Damn it, I lost them. Well, someone as out of shape as me never had a chance to catch up. I don't even really know if they went this way. This is hopeless. Completely out of breath. Didn't think this far ahead. What did I think I was going to do if I actually found someone? Anyway, running around in the dark isn't going to get me anywhere. Yeah, she skipped leg day for like 400 years or something, so yeah, no, that would do it, I think. That's why kids never skip leg day, but especially not for 400 years. But I did see that shadow again, along with someone suspicious nearby. Taking off like that the second I saw them was just about the most obviously suspicious thing they could have done. That pretty much confirms there's an assassin using a curse to attack people on the island. Just like the phone caller threatened. No, because she hasn't been alive for 400 years. Like, most of that time was spent being the seal, to seal away the curse. So while she's technically been around for 400 years, she wasn't, like, out and about for 400 years. But even if that's the case, is there anything I can do to stop it? I mean, I'm not exactly built to fight. I'm pretty sure I'd lose to just about anyone. Person who's only ever played Persona 3. Is that a Persona 3 preference? It's just like a Persona 3. Anyone else getting Persona 3 vibes? I can't do this alone. I have to find someone to help me. But who can I even ask at a time like this? Wait, hang on. Wasn't Tsuyu supposed to be meeting Yusa and Azami down by the bay? Oh, please, no! Gotta go back and warn her now. Uh-oh. Can't breathe. So out of shape. I'm here, barely. No, 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 no. Tsuyu, wake up. Was I too late? No, this isn't happening. What about Yusa and Azami? Weren't they supposed to meet her here? Their footprints. Maybe they ran to get help already. Tsuyu. No, this is the same wound as mine. It's hopeless. She would have died in an instant. There's nothing anyone can do. I'm so sorry. I'll come back though. I'll make sure you're properly laid to rest. After that, Sato returned to the island's city center, which had turned into a living nightmare. Countless others had already fallen victim to the curse. Bloodied bodies lay scattered across the ground. People fled in panic, screaming and confused. Some turned on others, shouting wild accusations. Others broke down, wailing in helpless hysteria. Many clung to lifeless loved ones, crying in despair. In the midst of the chaos, not a single person paid Sato any mind. Sato Shiranami wandered through the devastation, overcome with guilt. If she had only done more, maybe this tragedy could have been prevented. If I had just listened. If I had just done what the damn phone caller had told me, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault. No, sweetie, it really isn't. It's the fault of someone who would fucking do this shit. It's not your fault. It's all because I dared to hope. Hope that I could keep on living. Hope mentioned. This is all wrong. I was never supposed to be here. It's all wrong. This body, my life, maybe it's better if it just ends. I'll surrender to the assassin right now. That stops any more people from getting hurt. Blood? There's a pool of fresh blood. Someone must have collapsed here too. Ah! Oh god! Oh god, old man jump scare! Oh my god! What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Oh my god! Mr. Nakamura! Where did you... Sato! Where's Tsukasa? I don't know! Tell me where Tsukasa Abo is right now! Huh? Tsukasa? Why Tsukasa? Can't believe I missed it. I figured Nkako Dono had a couple secret kids stashed somewhere. But Tsukasa, she was one all along. You'll have been keeping it secret from the start. What? What are you talking about? That goddamn assassin's gotta be working for Kakudono, so it has to be her. Where is she? I get my hands on her and put an end to this mess. Stop wasting time and talk. What is Kantekishu? Oh wait, Kantekishu? Oh wait, no, I didn't want to sell her out. Uh-oh. I thought this was a distraction. She's hiding. She's probably at the Kantekishu ruins. I can't tell him that. If he gets there first, Tsukasa will be in trouble. I think she's down by the southern bay. The bay, got it. Oh my god. That was close. Oh god, that was scary is what that was. Gotta find Tsukasa before he doesn't warn her. No time to waste. Holy shit. Someone's here. Oh, cheers, y'all. What the hell? Sato! Sato, user just... Oh, you need to get out of here. It's dangerous here. Hurry. But what about Yusa? There's no time. Just go. Yes, here's the old man jump scare. Oh. Oh my god. The tragedy. Oh my god, it just keeps going. There's never a good place to stop. It's so interesting. Like, I need to know more. Our friend just lost his head. Mysterious deaths continue to occur amongst the island's residents, and it is not long before the same tragedy befalls Yusa. Azami and the others are left helpless and overwhelmed by grief. Why stop ever? Never is better. It's actually so true. Let's just stay up all night and all tomorrow and just finish the entire game, guys. Man, what the hell is going on? What the fuck happened to you, Yusa? How could you just die like that out of nowhere? You managed to live through the disaster 5 years ago just to die like this? And still the whole island turned on you, blamed your mom for everything. They rejected you, even when you said you wanted to become an armor diver. What the hell did you ever do to deserve that? Well, you never once complained, just kept going like it was nothing. You did everything right. Someone like you deserved so much better. You deserve to be happy, damn it. I would have done anything to make that happen. Oh no, Azami. And yet, I couldn't do a damn thing. I'm sorry. I'm so damn sorry, Yusa. This shouldn't have been the way for you to go. How could the gods think this is fair? How? Hey, Tsukasa, sorry, I know this is a terrible time. There's something important I need to tell you. Yeah, go ahead. Why can't I look in the mirror now? Let me do that. This is like the time to do it too. Oh, this is so pretty. Well, one thing's for certain. This is one unforgettable summer for these kids. Try to stay calm and listen, okay? I spoke to Mr. Wakamura earlier. Apparently this Unkaku Dono person might actually be your father. Wait, what? That's what you got from that? I thought... Wait, what? I thought he meant kids as in like he sent in literal kids because she's 17. I thought he just like, yeah, you probably send in some kids. What? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, are you serious? You're saying my pa, Yamashina, is Unkaku Dono? That's what he said. Not sure if it's true or not. But Mr. Wakamura's already made up his mind. He's convinced that makes you the assassin. If he finds you, Who knows what he'll do? God, that's crazy talk! Me an assassin? Come on, that makes no sense. I know, I don't believe it either. That's why we need to find a real assassin as soon as possible. Yeah, but easier said than done. I know, right? Seriously, that was a bombshell. Who was supposed to meet Tsuyu? The protagonist, Yuza, which is the friend of Azami, and these two who's crying over there. Well, that is Azami crying over there. Yuza is dead. He lost his head. Sato. Tsuyu's gone and so is Yuza. And Yuza is Tsuyu's grandson. Yeah, I never thought it would come to this. I'm scared. What are we supposed to do now? Didn't manage to find out any more about the curse of the raging waves, but right now we have to find the assassin. Earlier down by the bay, I saw the curse shadow again, as well as someone running away. Wait, the shadow. Huh? Sorry, I need to check something curse related real quick. Oh wait, of course. I mean, girly, pop off. Curse, right, earlier yeah? What is it? Are you trying to remember something? Compared to how shaken Azami is, Tsukasa seems rather calm given the situation. Curse of Raging Waves and Curse of Storming Winds, the new evil Pokemon games! She's probably wondering why I'm staying so composed right now, too. Now I can check the hand mirror to make sure that the shadow isn't nearby. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. True. No, I don't think it's here then. Unless it's like... I was about to say, unless it's really well hidden, but... Damn it, what was it? I can't remember! Whoa, don't scare me like that. Well, she could never scare me as much as the old man being behind me all of a sudden. Tsukasa, what's the matter? Guess the shock has made me forget. But right before it happened, Yuza realized something important, but I'm blanking on it now. Something important. Yuza said he figured out the condition that the curse needed to affect someone. I swear he said something about people being marked by something, but I can't really remember. I was just about to say who the culprit was too, and then, well, that happened to him. Mark. Can't remember, just thinking about that moment's making me sick. No, Tsukasa, it's okay. Don't force yourself to remember. Do you think it was Kikuko after all? Because, like, we saw the blood stain on the floor, but her body wasn't there anymore. So maybe she faked it, because we didn't actually see her wounded. We just saw her laying on her stomach. So she could have faked it, technically. And she was handing out the mirrors, so... And like she was saying, oh, I was just handing it out to armor divers, but armor divers are usually women. Traditionally. So that might be her way of being like, oh, I'm just handing it out to the women. Because the guy was like, oh, I'm gonna kill all the women. Oh, but still, I do remember one thing he said. He thought that the curse could only target women from the island, but now that he was targeted. I see, hold on. I see what he was getting at. Sato, do you figure something out? Okay, I'm gonna be really right back real quick. I'm gonna go pee. And then we're gonna continue. Alright, y'all. And we're back. Sato, do you figure something out? The curse be using this as a marker. Mirror. Oh, a mirror. Thank you, Loon. That's it. The Kamishimaro hand mirror. It's gotta be that. I knew it. User took that mirror out of his pocket right before it happened. He lifted it up to about his neck and then his head was chopped off. Thank you, Yoon. And then I was attacked. I had the hand mirror in my jacket pocket too. It's gotta be it. Didn't they say those hand mirrors were handed out to everyone on the island? Wow, Asami, you feeling okay now? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry you had to see me like that. But if we're this close to finding who did all this, then this is no time to be moping around. First things first, if either of you still have that mirror, get rid of it now. Oh, good point. So Sato, you figured it out, haven't you? The one behind this curse? Yeah. I think I know who it is. It's gotta be the person who gave out the hand mirrors, so... Kikuko. It has to be Kikuko, right? Are you saying she never actually died? Are you saying she was killed too? Yeah, we saw her lying in a pool of blood by the jetty. I was just there earlier. I remember seeing a large blood stain, but no body. Really, I guess someone must have moved her. In all this chaos, who's got time to move a body with everyone panicking like that? Where would they even move her? There's so many dead. We barely have the time or space to lay folks down and cover them up. That's true. Then maybe she never actually died. Managed to get up and walk off on her own? But if Kikuko's the assassin, why would she let herself get hit by the curse's attack? Maybe she just faked it. How did she manage to get up from the death? I mean, I doubt it, but maybe she's immortal like you, Sato. What? No way. Oh, what was that? You said that so casually, but I could have sworn you just said Sato is immortal? Well, it's kind of a long story, but yeah, that's basically what it boils down to. Oh, so that's what happened earlier. That explains what everyone was talking about. So I don't think there are others like me out there. You think so? Is it really that rare? I don't really have any frame of reference. I have another theory that's more likely. Asami, did you get a good look at Kuko's wounds? I mean, not really. It was pretty dark out and we were kind of panicking. Wait, are you saying maybe she wasn't actually hurt at all? The most likely explanation is that she got up after faking her death. Maybe she faked being a victim using fake blood or something to avoid suspicion. So she waited for others to see her and then just slipped away in the confusion? Oh, guess the cat's out of the bag. Oh, Kikuko, you gotta get up earlier than that to trick us. We're like specialists. Man, and I said I liked you too, Kikuko. Man. Just for you to do me dirty like that. Huh? Kuko, you really are still alive. Yep, hate to break it to ya, but I ain't immortal or anything fancy like that. Just fake blood is all. I was hiding up by the lighthouse, but then I heard you all talking, so I figured I may as well come out. Too bad you figured it all out. There really is no turning back for me now. Sato, I was told to bring you in, even if it means killing every last person on the island. And I thought you were hot, Kikuko. Who am I kidding? This kinda makes it better. Yoon. It's a shadow. Oh, doesn't matter. We already tossed those down mirrors. The curse can't touch us now. Just so you know, I've got your friend Tsukasa Abo marked even now. You're the one person I cannot forgive. Huh? I am? How? The cursed target wasn't just tied to the hand mirrors. It's just bluffing. Sato, get behind me. I'm not letting her take you. It's pointless. Disobey me and Tsukasa will be first to die. Oh, well, we only have one option, I guess. No, I surrender. I'll go with you quietly. What? Sato, what are you saying? Now's not the time to be joking. I know, I've made up my mind. I can't let anyone else get killed because of me. There's no resisting this curse, it's too strong. Sato, no! Good, smart choice. Otherwise everyone on the island would have perished. Kuko, why are you doing this? You grew up here too. Does this place mean nothing to you? I guess I have some feelings for this place. But if I didn't sever those ties, my world would never change. The hell are you talking about? He's the only one who ever sparked a change in my miserable excuse for life. Now he'll finally acknowledge me. I'll become who I was meant to be. That's your reason for all this? Real reaction, Tsukasa. This island never cared about people. Always just blamed everything on curses. Surely you all understand wanting to destroy this shithole. I just took up the reins. Someone needed to break the cycle. Now I can finally start living my own life, free from all that bullshit. Anyway, we need to get moving. There's a boat waiting out back. If you follow us, I'll kill Tsukasa. Do yourself a favor and stay right there, okay? Thank you, both of you. Please don't try to follow. It's too dangerous. God damn it. No, Sato. Well. Unfortunately. I can't have people that know my identity just walking away. Especially not you, Tsukasa. Well. I wonder if there's like a split path where we need to know how to make sure that that doesn't happen. It has to be. The following day, the bodies of Azami Kumui and Tsukasa Abao were found beneath the lighthouse, collapsed together in a lifeless heap. Azami, who'd been helping search for the curse's mark, tried to take Tsukasa's place, but ended up caught in the curse instead. But the tragedy that struck Kamishima didn't end there. Right after the assassin left Kamishima with Sato Shiranami, a new calamity followed. A violent storm, born of the curse of the raging waves, erupted in the seas around the island. As expected, the curse could not be sealed away by the bronze mirror alone. Ferocious winds and towering waves pounded the island for 3 days and nights, leaving devastation in their wake. Most islanders who had tried to flee the tragedy by boat that night were lost to the storm and remain missing to this day. Among them was the assassin behind the incident. And Sato Shiranami, who went along with her. She was never to be seen again. Ending 1, the tragedy of Kamishima. Alright, well, guys, that was Paranormasight, the Mermaid's Curse. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. Pretty abrupt ending, but, you know, still pretty good. Very bold decision to just end it like that, but we respect the artistic vision. Honestly, I'm surprised it took us this long, my god, this long to get the first ending. I wonder how long this game actually is. You have my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. And so, the affair surrounding Kamishima has reached one of its possible conclusions. Sadly, it seems neither Yuza Minakuchi nor Sato Shiranami were able to achieve their goals. To avoid arriving at this particular outcome, please continue progressing through the story shard. After all, you came here for that very purpose, did you not? Oh my, are you perhaps still unsure of who you are? No need to worry. I'm confident you'll remember in time. You're just missing a few key pieces. As you travel along the story shard and shape what happens, perhaps you'll remember your part in this. Be sure to think of it as you move forward. Well then, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Farewell for now. Yes, this is published by Square Enix. Square Enix series. Alright, well, that concludes this. What is that? Why is that locked? Oh, we didn't achieve the thing that unlocks this. Oh. Okay, so next we'll have to go through Avi's story. I think this would actually be the perfect time to stop for the week. Well, with this game, guys. Let's go ahead and save here. But yeah, that was Paranormasight, the Mermaid's Curse for this week. We'll continue next week, and we're going to go ahead and swap to some more horror. And if the horror game doesn't take that long to complete, we'll go back and we'll do some chill underwater gathering. Either way, we'll continue this next week. It's so good. It's so good. I'm like so intrigued by this. Like, the first game was great, but this is really good. I feel like they upped the quality in this one. But yeah, return to title.